Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on then, what we're doing.
If you're new to this channel, we're James and Sarah, also known as The Whole World or Nothing.
We used to be full-time backpackers, exploring the world and writing about our travels in our blog.
And then the world changed.
We got repatriated from Peru and found ourselves back in the UK at a loose end. So we decided to do a van conversion.
Make sure you hit subscribe now so you can join us in this series as we share the highs and many lows of converting an old Mercedes Sprinter panel van into our dream home on wheels.
Good morning.
Morning.
We are on a mission this morning. You wouldn't believe it, but it's the middle of July. We are wearing jumpers. It's freezing. It's been raining for days, but today is not raining, so we are going to try and get some outside bits done. What we've got left to do this week that we want to do outside is cut the lino, and that's going to be our first job today. It's probably going to take all day, so I won't actually say anything else that we've got planned. Cut the lino, get it installed, and hopefully by the end of today we will have a beautiful new floor.
Is it the right one?
There it is, it's the right one. It is, yeah. So it's like a really light wood effect liner that we've gone for.
We swept and vacuumed the subfloor, and just for good measure, vacuumed the driveway as well to make sure no bits would get on the lino.
We rolled it out and laid the factory installed flooring that we'd taken out of the van on top of it and used that as a template to draw around.
After that, it was just a case of cutting it down with a Stanley knife, but you could use scissors if you'd prefer. If you're doing something similar, we'd recommend changing the blade in your Stanley knife or making sure your scissors are super sharp before you begin.
So we've got it all cut out. We've left quite a lot around the edges so that hopefully it's not going to be too short, and we're going to try and trim it down inside the van. Sarah's just sweeping off any little bits of debris that have got in it so that we don't take any of that into the van either. And then we're going to roll it back up and put it into place to see how it fits. Okay, so we've got it in, rolled it out. It's looking pretty good.
I really like it.
You had some doubts, didn't you, over the colour?
Yeah.
Or shade, should I say?
Yeah. I just thought it might be too light, but then the next one up I thought was too dark, so I was like, I can't decide. But no, I think it's going to be really nice.
I think it's going to look great. So what we need to do now is get all of those bubbles out that you can see by just pushing it from the inside to the edges, and then we're going to cut it down a little bit more because, as you can see, it's kind of coming up a bit too far over the sides. We want a little bit of a lip, but we don't want that much. And then after that, I think we're just going to secure it by spraying it down with some trim fix, and that should be that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Getting the lino straight and in the correct position to do the final cut was probably the most difficult part of the installation. We felt like we were spinning around, pulling it one way then the other, but we wanted to make sure that the lines were parallel to the sides and not running at a funny angle. So Sarah's just trimming around the edges now with a pair of scissors. In this space, it's a lot easier to do with scissors than it is with a Stanley knife, and also we don't want to cut any of the vapour barrier that we've got on the walls or the floor. So
it feels like I've just got more control with these. You know,
Yeah.
like with the knife, if you like, and that's it. Whereas I don't know, yeah, it's just easier. Alright, that's the lino in. and all trimmed up nice and neat all around the edges. It's looking pretty good.
Once we had it cut down to size, we just needed to stick it in place. We used a spray adhesive designed for use with vinyl flooring and simply fixed it around the edges.
This is the original flooring that was in the van, so I'm just going to take off this trim on the edge so that hopefully that'll fit nice and neatly on the new flooring and we can just reuse it. Last job now is that we just need to seal the edges, so we're using Sikaflex, which is just like a silicone sealant that they use in caravans because it's more flexible and allows a little bit of movement. The reason we're doing that is so if anything gets spilt it doesn't like run down the edges and to the underneath of the floor. Yeah.
We opted for a felt-backed lino floor for a number of important reasons. Firstly, we wanted something lightweight that still looked decent. Secondly, we wanted something quick and easy to install. But possibly the most important reason was that we wanted it to be hard-wearing and easy to clean up.
The fact that we could seal it to the side of the van meant we could ensure that no moisture or grime could get into the wooden subfloor. So what do you think? Do you like it?
I love it. I think it looks really, really good. Looks wicked. I'm pretty excited because this is like the first bit of actual stuff that we've done that you're going to see. So, yeah, it looks good.
The other job that we started and had to put on hold for the time being is the wheel arch boxes. Although it has stopped raining again now, so maybe we'll carry on with that.
The van already had wheel arch boxes when we bought it, but they were a bit battered up, so we decided to replace them.
They were super simple to build as we used the old boxes as templates and then just used panel pins to secure the bits together. I'm not going to lie, we were a bit overly proud of these babies because they were our first bits of wooden furniture that we built.
Well, that's it for this week, Chicos. If you made it this far, then you must have at least half enjoyed it, so why not hit that thumbs up button and drop us a comment down below to let us know. If you haven't already, then you may as well subscribe whilst you're down there, and hit that bell button as well so you get notified when we post the next video, because we know you wouldn't want to miss out on that. And speaking of the next video, it's going to be on the not so sexy but vitally important subject of rust proofing our van. Catch you then.